Alright guys, so today I'm going to install a couple of cigarette lighter or 12 volt cigarette lighters, I guess. I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to install those, and they have USB ports on them, so that's going to be nice. Moving into the future. So here, I got it right here. What are they called? It's an accessory panel. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. That's nice. It's got a built-in circuit breaker here on the side, so that's really cool. And the only thing that I'm wondering with this, and we'll find out, is that this thing has USB 2.1, I think it says. Let me see here. USB 2.1, yep, 2.1 amp, dual USB chargers. However, this thing comes with a can't see it, but it comes with a 2 amp fuse wired in on itself. So I don't know, let me show you. So there it is. It says 2.1 amp dual. I think that's amp, so I don't know. It says a 15A, so I think that's 15 amp circuit breaker, 12 volt sockets, and a 2.1A, which I would say would be amp dual USB charger, but it has a 2 amp fuse, and it says right here 2 amp fuse only. So I'm not really sure if that fuse is just going to keep blowing up or not, but I'm going to install this, and then I have another one which is 1 cigarette lighter and 2 USBs, I believe. This is 2 USBs. So that's what I'm gonna do today as well. I'll show you right here. Bam. So quick charge, 2.1 amp. All right. Overload protection. Doesn't really say. I'm gonna have to open it and start reading stuff to figure it out. But I'm gonna mount this inside, and I'm gonna mount this one in the cockpit. So let's have fun with that. And we're gonna use what we had in the last episode to wire it in. We're gonna use that fuse box. So I might have to go out and get some fuses today. Yep, soon to be dropping one of those anchors. It's a good morning. Driving out here, got water over to the left, water to the right. It's so beautiful. Alright, so here we have the 4 holes for the thing to get mounted on, and then here it came with an outline there. So we've done that. I just made it just a little bit inside. So we'll see now how this thing works, and hopefully that will work for us. All right. Move this. Oh, I hit my heel.
I heard that.
Move that.
Oh, this thingy.
Yeah, move the rug. We don't want to get that all dirty.
Yeah, it'll stick.
All right. Here we are, guys. she is.
Yay!
Fit it. Now we're test fitting. Alright, there we are. Nailed it. That will work. And we'll have our USBs on this side. And then the normal 12 volt socket right there. Alright, here we go. We got the wires coming off 2 spools. There. And I'm going to feed them into this hole right here. Dawn fishing them back there through a hole. Oh, I can't really get you in there. She's there's a piece of fiberglass.
Here's where those wires came through. Straight down into the engine room.
What we've done is we pulled the two two wires, the power and the ground, through that area up there down to the thing we installed in the last episode to easily fuse. Power negative would be great. And Dawn is down here in the engine room, zip tying them along the other wires. Make sure it's nice and clean, yeah? Mm-hmm. That back corner is already crazy of wires. There's 2 out of the 4 holes. There we go. I'm using screws, so it really doesn't matter about bolting it into the inside, because I was hoping that this would be nicer using screws instead, easier. So I'm using a number 6 screw. Alright, here got my snippers, got my wire right here. I'm gonna cut it right about there, to give me some room to do this wiring. Let me turn this just a little bit down here so you can see. There you go. Alright, now I'm going to pull out my wire stripper gun thingy. Boom. That easy. Boom. Easy peasy, guys. Sometimes. Oh, that wire almost went inside. That wouldn't have been easy. Alright. So let me see here. I don't have red, so I've got yellow. And that's what I'm going to use as my red heat shrink. Because it fits. I do have red, but it doesn't fit over this connector. So I'm going to slide the yellow up in here. God damn, I got fiberglass in my hand. Alright. Now, I'm going to stick the red in there. Nice and clear. There we go. Let me do it like that so you can see. Alright, now I'm going to take my crimper, come in on that thing. Oh, it came off on me. Right into the cut fiber. There we go. Alright, now, redo. Here I go, I'm going to use my crimper, which you could just use a pair of pliers if you wanted. Seriously, it doesn't change much. These can just give you some really cool, like if you see right there, there's like a few little spots where you can punch a hole in, or not a hole, but you know, get it on there real good in a certain way. Alright, so now I just pull this up and over here like that. So be my red, yellow, blue wire. And the wind is blowing on me. Hold on. There we are. And this heat shrink right up on there, not allowing moisture in. Oop. Not allowing moisture in. Alright, time for the black one. Alright. Or the negative wire. Alright, you guys don't need to see that. I'm going to do that now, and I'll show you in on the other side. Oh yeah, real quick. Here we go. There it is. Ground and power. So we've got to connect it right now. I'm going to connect my ground first. It's not live wire yet, so it doesn't really matter which one. And here comes my power wire. My yellow power wire. There. Okay. There, now she's all wired up. I'm gonna slide it in nice and carefully. Getting all these pieces in without touching too much of the fiberglass there, because that sucks for me. I don't know what fell out. Alright, I got Dawn holding that in there. A good position for me. Alright, here we go. Nice and easy. Alright, gonna have to use my hand screwdriver, which is under y'all. So let me dig that out, because once that starts jumping like that, you really wanna not strip out the screw, because that's always fun. Alright, so I'm gonna use my hand screwdriver. Now I'll get this thing nice and installed, and I'll follow you all on to the other side. Alright, here we are on this side. Now I'm going to grab all my tools here. Alright, here we are, same tools. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the black one, which is the ground. Pop that off like that. I'm going to leave the red for right now, because I don't want anything to touch like that. Alright, let me spin that in there. Alright. I'm going to need to get a 15 amp fuse. Oh, I have one here, so that will work. One's already in it. Alright, perfect. Now these are heat shrink, so I don't need the I don't need the heat shrink sleeve that I was putting on before. These are like the ones I was using when I was installing this box and when I was installing the lights. There we go. Now that I've got that one, I'm going to unscrew the ground right here. All the way. Like that. I'm going to screw it in. That way, that if that power wire does touch, it'll be grounded at least. Alright, almost done with that. I'm gonna keep her straight there. There it is, grounded. Now I'm gonna pull the power wire out and use the stripping gun, like so. Alright, so I'm gonna twist on there. I don't know if that's something you have to do. That's something I like to do. I'm gonna crimp it with the red. I'm gonna flip it over and crimp it with the blue, because it has like a little spiky thing in there, which really gets it on there, and I like that. Now I'm gonna heat it up. Here we go. All right, there. Now I need to pull a red out, which is going to be this one, because it has the 15 amp fuse, and I'm starting from, for the grounds, the bottom up, and then from the powers the opposite way. Ooh, that thing is still very hot. All right, there we go. Let me make sure that fuse is in there. All right. There we go. Just like that. And we should be game on. Let's go check. Here we go. There it is. Lights on. Light off. Lights on. Light off. There we go, guys. We did that. So that's how you install a 12 volt DC power and USB. Alright. There we go. Now it's time just to enjoy the scenery of this mildly beautiful day. The clouds are nice, it's not too hot, the water's beautiful, and just kick back and relax for the rest of the day.